Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Caldwell Pope. Short jumper won't fall.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Count it, and the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Lonzo Ball trying to cash in on the three-point play, shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Now their head coach signals for a timeout. He'll get his guys together and talk things over.
Website for the latest news, videos, interviews, and features. You can get all that and more, including the opportunity to attend a post-game press conference. Visit the website for your chance to win.
Kyle Kuzma pins it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Caldwell Pope. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
New Orleans going to take it up. And they call it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Knocked loose. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Pelicans. Cashes in for two.
I wasn't quite expecting him to get there, but I can be wrong. Sometimes, not a lot, but maybe sometimes.
Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
You know what we call that, Ed? We call that now you see me, now you don't.
Pelicans basketball. Peyton. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Ball to Kyle Kuzma. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Good contest. Made it tough for Kuzma.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Ball. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, But if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
It's Pelicans ball. Knocked loose. Lakers have it.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
To Ball. And the finish at the rim.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Payton. To Davis. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for two.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Anthony Davis at the line for two shots. For his career, 79% at the line. Off the mark on the first free throw.
For the Pelicans, number 50, Emeka Okafor.
No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2 to Kyle Kuzma. Over to the right side. Ball. To Caldwell Pope. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
New Orleans will take it up. Hayden. Lonzo Ball rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Kyle Kuzma at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw's good. It's a three-point play. This big first half continues. From the painted area, won't go down. Another follows, stays out. To Ball. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Knocked loose. Easy pack to the rim.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Ball. Rondo. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
And when a player's running at you full speed and he takes those steps, there's no way you can defend it.
Hayden into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. Cleans it up. To Ball. And count the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Payton with the basketball. Down a bundle.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Pelicans. Substitution being made in this one.
Number 30, Julius Randle. And number 3, Nikola Mirotic.
Ball to Caldwell Pope. Ball still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. Another chance. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw try, off the mark. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kyle Kuzma. Long heave from three-quarters court. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Lakers entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Pelicans have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. These are the guys getting buckets for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game track. Bench points.
The New Orleans Pelicans were not given a chance to relax in that opening half. Even when the starters were on the bench, the reserves were maintaining the lead and earning their playing time.
Player of the half.
Ball was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this, except that he fits the title of this segment? He was definitely cold in that first half. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half.